Alrighty, let's check this out. You are saying this is your dialogue shot. I like to put one dialogue shot in my reel. Suggestions for the shot and acting. Let's check this out.
Be honest, Royalton, I'm feeling more intimidated than impressed. This kind of company scares me.
Interesting. Sounds like John Goodman, Speed Racer, maybe?
Be honest, Royalton?
Acting-wise, when I look at this here, right, there's the poses and the demeanor, like the way he's acting and moving,
Be honest, Royalton?
like that's all cool and it fits the voice.
I'm feeling more intimidated than impressed.
This seems too concerned and actually imitated compared to the delivery and the tone of the voice.
I'm feeling more intimidated than impressed. This kind of company scares me.
Even this here, even though there's a little bit in there,
This kind of company scares me.
but he still
Scares me.
there's so much bass, there's so much strength in that voice. Like to me it sounds more like that is more working and that is working in terms of his expressions and the look and how confident he is versus that, and especially that and being so low, because I don't think he is acting it out. Like the voice doesn't sound like he's acting something out where he is physically intimidated. And that's what he looks like. He seems pretty confident in saying it. It seems more like something he says from one person to the other, and he just mentions, "Well, I'm more intimidated," but he's not actually at that point when he says it, scared and intimidated. If that makes sense. Actually, I haven't seen the movie, dare I say, so I don't know how he acts out in the movie, but that's what I'm getting from the voice.
Be honest, Royalton, I'm feeling more intimidated than impressed. This kind of company scares me.
It's just that scares me. It just goes so against everything. So to me, it seems more like that, like I said, that and that. So from here to here, I would make it a less concern in his face and definitely don't go as low. I think it could just be more confident. You know, it could be, he could look around. Like you can do that thing, but it's more like, all right, well, let's see if anybody's in here. Like it's just, he's very confident in delivering that line, and just kind of, you know, so it's almost like his back would be like you'd be straight up, looking one shoulder up, and he can still kind of lean, but then he's kind of readjusting, you know, the chair or maybe putting his hand there, so he can have a bit more of a stronger pose, so you're never really that low, and you know he can. I don't know if he needs to do something like this. Plus, also, this is a massive hand compared to the head and the small arm. So I'm not really, unless you can scale down hands, I wouldn't go too crazy. This kind of works. I wonder, since you're getting closer, looking at, I'm not sure what this is. Is this your lens? It's weird that you would have a change in the shot lens-wise. I'm not sure what that is.
Be honest, Royalton, I'm feeling more intimidated than impressed.
Seems like it, because as it gets bigger, we have a little bit of a zoom in. So this might be your lens then, which is not that wide. So you wouldn't have a massive distortion. You would have a little bit. So I'm not quite sure why this hand seems so huge. But from a technical point of view, it's also very, very straight in its animation. The way you have those movements. So it feels like an IK arm. So watch out for arcs and just stuff like that. I'm, you know, this is for down the line, but when you have a lot of shoulder movements, elbow movements, you need to adjust the wrist accordingly. Otherwise, this feels cut off, and then this is not moving while this is moving. But anyway, this is for technical stuff down the line. So for you, yeah, my biggest thing is like that can be fine, but just less concerned. I like that he looks around. That's okay, but the main thing would be to me eyebrows and not have to go this low. Because think about this.
Scares me.
The way he says that here.
Scares me.
The power and everything. Even here, it feels like the face and how low he is. He feels too weak compared to this voice.
Scares me.
You know, like I can imagine they go, this is of course a different character, but you know, Goodman is pretty big, so like this big guy almost leaning back and having a you know, kind of a menacing look there. I can't draw, but he's leaning back and maybe has his arms crossed or arms out, but it's kind of like scares me. Just kind of looks at the guy, and it's almost, it's like he's not, like he's just stating a fact, but he's still very, very intimidating. He is intimidating. Like his presence is intimidating. He's a big guy. So if you translate that to this rig being so skinny, those arms are crazy, and hunched over, it just feels like it doesn't quite work with the voice. So my suggestion would be to find something here in between that fits more the tonal strength of the voice, if that makes sense. All right, thank you.
All right, there's an email. You can sign up. You can start whenever you want. You can submit whenever you want. You get 16 submissions. Either way, a like and subscribe would be awesome. All right, thank you.